Not going to be in his way, at least not on the winner's side. So here we go, BalloonBoy opening up with Mega Man, going against Kyna on Roman Reigns. We've started here on the Fortress of Lions, and the Blaster's already going strong. BalloonBoy definitely, in my opinion, the best Blasters player that we've got in the scene right now.
I feel like there's pretty much nobody that is going to argue with that. I think we don't have, again, like you mentioned earlier, we don't have too much representation.
Nobody that plays it primarily. And even Acno today was like, yeah, my Blasters weren't looking so hot, so I played Bo the entire
Maybe Type, brother, please come to BCX, man. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to come to LAN, show us that Cassidy. I can't wait. Nice side sig to get the KO.
For the knockout, barely taking any damage at the start here. Yes, while Acno might be liking the start of this matchup, BalloonBoy might also just be playing so good that he's probably going, wow, both of these players would be tough to fight against, and kind of finally attacking back here. I think that as far as weapons go against
why didn't you just go for the immediately sideline? Maybe he wanted to get the dodge out and really go for something big, but you had the option to go for the D-Light in the sideline.
Yeah, that was. It looked like he tried to input it, and he just inputted a stutter step instead.
Okay.
So it's possible he just dropped it, but either way, gravity cancel, sidelight, side air, true combos, and sidelight, side air again. So much damage coming out into Kyna. Sidelight, side air 3 more times. Kyna now on the left side of the stage. BalloonBoy tries to go for the finisher with the leaf shield once more time, but he can't get it. Neutralite, can he get the read? He does, but not in the right positioning, and Kyna avoids getting hit by another sidelight there. D-Light dash up recovery. It's going to be a 3-stock to 1 lead. BalloonBoy can't be touched, and Kyna's hold center playstyle. Hope I can whiff punish. Isn't going to work if you have got a ranged weapon always hitting you with these sidelights. It has been a struggle for Kyna.
Yeah, and that's the Blasters gameplay that I was alluding to earlier when we were kind of talking about Acno and what the kind of Blasters play culture has evolved into now that sidelight side air is true. Is you have people mostly going for sidelight side air, and then BalloonBoy is a scientist. He knows exactly when he can get the KO. That's when he goes for the D-Light into the recovery. Now he's swapping over onto the boots, which is what Sandstorm tried to do against Kyna earlier unsuccessfully.
Except BalloonBoy succeeding. Look at him catch every single one of Kyna's landings. It's 4 or 5 straight combos in a row.
Oh my gosh!
And it hits him with the neutral stick. Kyna's just getting beat up. Okay, puts out the tornado. Not going to quite do it.
Oh gosh.
D-Light.
Is that going to be enough? Not right away. Looking for the edge guard here. He backs up.
Flame sword for the knockout at the top.
That signature, like, never KOs.
It does look like BalloonBoy's playing him.
So late.
Yeah, BalloonBoy fully utilized Mega Man's kit there. Leaf shield knockout to start things out, right? We even saw a little bit of the tornado, and then the flame sword hitting twice to be able to get the knockout there off the top. BalloonBoy dominates Kyna in game number 1. Let's see if Kyna can get to Demon Island or World's Ends.
All of his landing punishes from BalloonBoy were amazing.
And it was both weapons too.
Yeah, and contrast that to what happened earlier when Kyna had the axe and he was landing with down airs and getting the grounded down air as well onto Sandstorm. It was something he was doing so successfully. All of a sudden, BalloonBoy completely turns that on its head. It's a 180. And BalloonBoy is the one punishing all of these landings. Kyna has no way in.
I also think BalloonBoy is continuing to ban out the flat stages here, so leaving Kyna open with only one. This is the closest that you're going to get. Single flat stage. This is Mos Eisley. So here we go into game number 2. BalloonBoy with a very strong showing in game 1. But as we saw in the set prior, best of 5s are best of 5s for a reason. You got to have room for that mid-set adaptation. Let's see what Kyna's got.
I think BalloonBoy really needs to be careful with the way he's throwing out these D-Lights.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
So quick, 3 stairs in a row, that's it.
One, yep, right there. That's the stock. Crowd going crazy. They love a BalloonBoy victory.
And this is such a big deal because I would not, even with seed aside, I would not go into this weekend with BalloonBoy on my favorites to beat Kyna right now.
I would agree.
It's looking really good. This isn't him fighting for his life, getting lucky. He is dominating Kyna right now in the 1v1.
Now he still does have quite a bit of damage on this stock, so we could see it even up very quickly. There's the sidelight into the side air again.
I'm telling you, it's so good.
If he chills out a little bit on the D-Lights, that's going to slow down a lot of the punishes that Kyna is able to find because it's mostly on the D-Lights. He goes for the in signature. I was going to say, he didn't grab that one earlier when you talked about the suite of signatures that we saw coming out.
That was the one we were missing.
He didn't go for the in sig.
Yeah, we were missing Rush and we were missing the Hurricane, but opens up the boots, 3 hits, puts him off stage. Can he catch the landing here with the downlight, puts out the tornado, lands on the bottom of the stage, comes right back forward, but now kind of doing the anti-air game that he's so good at, downlight after downlight. BalloonBoy kicks him away with the end light, goes right over to the Blasters, gonna try to put him off stage. D-Light dash up recovery to go for a juggle states. What else has he got?
I don't even know if a D-Light recovery would do it now. I don't think a raw recovery does it. If he picks it up
he needs like another side-light side air.
I think so.
D-Light recovery, not going to do it, so he just goes for D-Light stare. The weapon throw, and that secures it. A much better choice than going for D-Light recovery and not getting the stock. BalloonBoy gets the edge guard, now 2-1.
Dude, he's playing so well here against Kyna. I just really did not see him coming out of the gate like this, doing so well. Back over onto the main platform.
Flamesword once again, getting the end of the hitbox there. Almost playing with that neutral signature like it's like a LAN snare, where you're trying to get the very end of the move to burn.
Like we used to hit reverse snare,
but you get so much power and damage out of it because you don't have to worry about where you are when you're hitting it, so it's just a great option at the edge of the stage without Kyna's recovering. D-Light Cider puts even more damage on him. BalloonBoy destroying Kyna here once again, has a damage lead on a stock lead. Stomp finally stops him from an end light, but BalloonBoy just shoots him right away.
Oh, gets over the second blast of the end light.
D-Light dash recovery.
D-Light recovery, not enough.
Leaf shield does get punished. Brother? Trying to catch, I guess, a fadeaway to the side of the stage.
I don't know if anybody could get there in that time. I don't know about that one, BalloonBoy, but he's been playing so well. I don't want to harp on that too much, obviously.
Sidelight neutral air. Kyna could downlight him here at this point, but I don't know if that would knock out just yet. And that cross-up side air.
One more side air from pretty much anywhere is going to do it.
Puts out the end side air, bounces off the stage, still enough.
Kind of juggling the weapons, bringing everything down to final stock, but he's going to have to play so well. And there are a handful of pickups that BalloonBoy can grab. Like a sidelight, it's going to lead into the side air. It's going to be a KO, unless he maybe picks up a little bit too high and some of the variables come into play and he misses it. BalloonBoy is going to be very careful before he commits to anything. The fadeaway side air does get punished with the end light.
Teros has got that X factor with the neutral signature, right? Sidelight and air. As BalloonBoy on the left side of the stage, downlight on the juggle state. BalloonBoy might be overthinking this. Goes for the unarmed recovery. If he stays unarmed, it's going to be Kyna's comfort zone. Boots picked up once again. Flamethrower gets punched by Sidelight and air. Kyna gets the recovery. Not the strong hit. Goes for the end sig. Gets the D-Light recovery, and BalloonBoy gets the punish. Thank goodness. It looked like he was throwing that game. Now we're going to be going to game number 3, where I feel like Kyna is starting to hit his stride.
What was that insig, man? That came
had to be a misinput.
It doesn't feel like him.
No, it had to be a misinput. I mean, BalloonBoy was on the top right of the stage, right? In the replay. Like, I think we'll see it, hopefully, towards the end.
Dude,
this edge guard opening up the game that's incredibly hard to do.
Yep. You see Kyna doing that with Axe. Like,
I look at that end-sig and I go, I would honestly wouldn't be surprised if we got a replay of Kyna looking at his controller and going, what the heck happens?
3, 2, 1.
All right, match point. BalloonBoy now 1 game away from a winner's side top 8 appearance over Kyna. But Kyna looks like he's got that adaptation through. So now the boots are on. He's get the gravity end light. He can still continue the edge guard here. Goes for the ground pound. Kyna, is he going to reverse it? No. Goes right back to the stage. Tries to bait him out. Waits at the dodge. Gets the down light. But he kicks right through the end light as Kyna lets that go a little bit too soon. And now he's right back onto the ground. Nair juggle stage. Gravity cancel D-Light down air. Ground pound would knock him out. But he doesn't pivot it. Kyna gets right past it.
Kyna's going to stay back over from the corner, not even putting out end lights or D lights. Again,
jumps right over the stair that time. Good adaptation from Kyna. This time he might do a reverse dare to cover the landing from BalloonBoy. It's getting tougher and tougher for BalloonBoy to crack through the defense of Kyna now as the game has gone on.
Yeah, Kyna's not going to let him recover back onto the main stage for free. Oh, he even gets past and turns around. He was still inside of the dead zone from that D-Light as the blast went past.
Down air comes through, not getting anything else off of that. Not high enough damage to combo into Cider just yet. And BalloonBoy's not been putting up the sidelights that we saw before. There it goes, and he gets punished by a sidelight. Doesn't combo into Nair because it was a little too quick with the downlight since BalloonBoy flying. This could be Kyna's first lead of the set. End light will knock out. There he goes. This is what I was seeing last game, Sparky. I think Kyna's kind of figured out how to hit his stride.
Yeah.
And now I'm wondering what's BalloonBoy going to do as an adaptation in return. The sidelight Sares aren't hitting anymore. The Sarah edge guards aren't hitting anymore. He's been mostly getting damage on the boots, and Kyna's been getting all the damage back.
What I was going to say is the Blaster's gameplay is definitely slowed down here. He's not able to find the openings. There's the whirlwind.
Being able to get that knockout.
He's going back over to boots, of course. Doesn't want to spend any time with the Blasters. Has kind of figured out how to adapt against that. Finds so many punishes. Oh, he was able to fade away just in time and move, snapping his dash.
Oh, but sidelight and air ground pounds. Tons of damage coming out from Kyna. Does get a quick flame sword in there. Burns Kyna to the left, putting him almost in the orange. Downlight whiffed. Sidelight and air. Kyna goes for a dodge out read and misses the weapon pickup. Uncharacteristic, but gets the kick anyways. Not too damaged.
Now swapping over to the hammer. He has a nice lead. It might just be Stomp Side Air City. Kind of looks like he's setting up for it. He might get frustrated like he did previously with that. If BalloonBoy wants to play aerially, he could just go vertical. Yep, there's the dare.
Cider hits, but Cider hits right back. Kyna with the gravity cancel sidelight to celebrate. He is now up 2 stocks to 1.
Even though he's finding his stride, BalloonBoy still up 2-0. So if he gets a victory this game, he's still going to have to find 2 more.
Sparky, this is concerning. I'm like looking at BalloonBoy, and he's just jumping around, getting hit by neutral light in there. Okay, finally finds the blasters. He's gonna get some end light damage in, but I still give favor to Kyna here. He's getting his sidelight nairs. He's getting the dashes in.
Oh gosh!
I mean, and we're seeing the confidence with the whiff punishes. That's 3 sidelight nairs in a row. Sidelight nair goes for the recovery here. Maybe no, goes in for the down sig. I thought down sig was gonna come out for sure, but Kyna just being a little too conservative. End light gonna knock out next time that it hits. And BalloonBoy has gone this entire game really struggling to get in at all. Kyna is going to bring this to a game 4, like almost absolutely.
He's going to get caught there, but nothing. Oh, I can't believe he didn't get a punish in time. He moved just a little bit in the direction that BalloonBoy did. The in light for the KO. One thing that is just not working for BalloonBoy anymore is the sidelights. 1, he's missing them, and then 2, because of the overspacing that's coming out from Kyna, he's able to use the extended range of Axe sidelight, not just the in light punish, but he's able to get the sidelight in time to then follow up with the nair, which means your damage output just goes through the roof.
Where do we go for game 4, Sparky?
I don't think there is a safe place for
BalloonBoy
to go.
2, 1.
Because again, like, it's the same thing that we were talking about with Sandstorm earlier. You go to a map with soft platforms, I worry about
this is neutral. This is a neutral pick.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. He's going to go right back to the blasters. It didn't look like he believed in them too much, but he's going to go right back to them. So far, so good. Gets a good combo, neutral light coming through. Meanwhile, Kyna looks like he is fully online.
Yeah, maybe play the in-light game a little bit more. The side light Kyna's able to overspace to get the timing in for the punish, but if he lingers just a little bit too much, then he gets caught by the second
Dare reversal on the leaf shield, no
Great
dodge, but the
weapon toss,
backswing
too.
of the recovery means Kyna gets more damage for it. The downlights now start covering the landing. Another downlight could come through here. If Kyna does like a dash jump fastfall end light, that could be huge, but BalloonBoy sends him off stage, puts up the metal blade. Could do it again. D-light side air is at the stock, that's it. BalloonBoy takes the lead in game 4.
He's doing it with both his blasters and his boots, as you just saw on that stock. He was doing a great job with the end lights. He started things off doing the D-light and the side light on the blasters, which is what you do at low damage. Okay, Kyna's ready for the timing on the end light now.
Oh, that is scary. Scary edge guarding there. Wait, Kyna goes all the way through.
So
I thought he was going to catch up with the recovery, but both players just kind of froze.
He just kind of like lagged along the top side of the corner.
No
I
dodge.
really thought that recovery was coming. The on-stage ground pound, it's like one of the first times we've seen the ground pound.
Ground pound,
down
side air,
reload.
Okay, a leaf shield gets punished by stop side air. Kyna doesn't take too much damage for that, but that was still a crazy stock. Like low damage ground pound into fadeaways there. Looked great. BalloonBoy now on the boots.
Nice punish on the in light. Tries to find a second follow-up, can't do it. Doesn't chase with that, but he does throw out the buzzsaw. Let's see, he's gonna wait, get caught by an in light. There's the weapon toss in, and the side light gets in the blasters.
Oh, and now Kyna does give it a downland recovery. That's gonna be Kyna off the top of the stage. All right, BalloonBoy, 1 stock away from representing NA in top 4 to go up against Acno. Kyna has to get through 2 stocks to stay in the set. Let's see what he can do. One side light comes through, stomp, and an end light. Has him off the side of the stage, low on jumps, recovery here could knock him out. Goes in, doesn't get the stomp, doesn't get the sider afterwards, but BalloonBoy gets hit by that side light, putting him into red, and now Kyna needs to stomp share.
Dude, Kyna has the weapon to not only get the damage, hold on to the weapon, and find the KO.
Oh,
He's so close to it. There's the down air, yeah. You want to play in the air, you know you're going to get scooped. Kyna's ready for it, his vertical gameplay, and he's swapping back to the hammer.
Is it boots? What does BalloonBoy have
I think
coming
it's
up
boots,
next?
yeah, from the blasters that he picked up previously.
No, okay, blasters are still there, had him primed. All right. So now BalloonBoy fighting against Kyna, goes in for the side light, gets hit by that side light. Oh, that's a hard punish. Double nair almost connects. He's still going, scooping a nair. Low jumps. I can't believe it. Kyna played that entire stock with like 5 attacks. Okay, D-light, side light, doesn't get the Sarah right afterwards. BalloonBoy dropping some critical damage, but gets the D-light pivot nair.
Nice.
Down air.
The dare. There was no dodge that came after it, so he couldn't find the second dare.
Still behind on damage though, and these leaf shields could be bad. Okay, gravity comes with recovery, but taking a huge risk, but getting a huge reward. Now even up the game in damage.
Dude, Kyna's not a single hit.
Sider again. He got disarmed.
Disarms too. There's a weapon spawn, but it's all the way.
Oh, the dare with
right
the dodge down. Read it now. Kyna on center stage. Could he go for the stomp here? No. Doesn't get by the gravity cancel delay. It looks like BalloonBoy gets hit by that sider. Low on jumps. Has to make it back to the stage.
Heavy? No.
Dive kick reversal. That means he's got another chance, but Kyna gets right through into the hurricane. That's it.
BalloonBoy sends Kyna down to the elimination bracket with a 3-1.
Slow-mo at this already. Yeah, that is an incredible win. I really felt that slipping away from BalloonBoy as the set went on. to be able to clutch that edge guard there.